Hello and welcome back to Monster Hunter Stories, where between episodes I went out and went into all the dens I could find. There were 11 of them, and I'm pretty sure this time for reals I've got a blue kut-ku and a not blue kut-ku. So let's see what we got with these 11 eggs. So that one right there is going to be the blue kut-ku, if any of them are. But let's start down here with what is going to be a regular kut-ku. Got some extra defense and attack. That's not bad. And only the one gene. That's unfortunate. This is going to be a Velocidrome, considering it came from a Velocidrome den. I did find one rare den, and it's actually kind of interesting that I did not find a blue kut-ku egg in it. And also, my greed got me a worse egg out of there, because I was thinking, oh, I'm going to keep on grabbing eggs till I find a blue kut-ku one. When the first egg had a decent smell to it, kind of eggy. But I guess this one's just fine, considering it's got 4 skills as well. That is not bad at all. I have no idea what the skills are, but looks like it's just Fireball is the only actual attack skill. The rest are just stat ups, I guess. This will be another Velocidrome. And an Archeros. Another kut-ku. A lot of HP on that one. Another Archeros. HP and defense. This is going to be a tanky one. And another Archeros. One more bear. That one didn't get much in the way of stat ups. And this will be another Velocidrome. And this will be our blue kut-ku. Not many stat ups. But it's a blue kut-ku. Hooray. Wow, only the one skill. That is unfortunate. But we still want to change our party up here, because we do not need 3 Velocidromes. So let's get this blue kut-ku and then... yeah, what genes have you got? Tech Res Medium, that's not bad. Tech Boost Small. And Tech Res Small, okay. How about you? Fireball and Extend Burn. That could actually be pretty okay, because I'm pretty sure Fireball causes burns. That's just Fireball. Yeah, so it's actually a kind of tough choice, but I think this is going to be the better kut-ku. Alright, that ought to do it. You'll note we only have 5 monster slots right now. We'll get the 6th one later on, though we'll also get a monster that will be stuck in our party for most of the game. Anyway, let's turn in the subs that we've got for now, because getting some XP on those shiny new kut-kus is going to be good for us. Because having them be not level 1 tends to help when it comes to combat. Unfortunately, the deliver items subs don't actually give XP. But the kill stuff subs do. Well, deliver item subs do give XP if they're from an NPC rather than the quest board. Yeah, you really shouldn't. What do you want now? Okay, I've got plenty of raw meat. Hooray for free XP. Alright, and one other thing that happened in between episodes is I upgraded my weapon and armor. So, yay, 21 attack instead of 12, and 17 defense instead of 12. It's better is what I'm trying to say. And I think that was all the subs we had? Yeah? Nope, we've still got one. Who wanted the earth crystals? Was it someone up here? No, it was someone down there, wasn't it? I'm still gonna look up here. Just in case there's a new quest. Nope. Got nothing. So then, let's go find whoever wanted those earth crystals. Pretty sure they're the person who hangs out, like, near my house. Oh, no, it was the person way over there. That's right. Oh, I also discovered but did not rescue a Poogie between episodes. So we'll rescue that while we're on the way to... Well, we'll go out of our way a little bit to rescue it. Yeah, out of our way towards our next goal. Alrighty. Now that that's done, just gonna check this one more time, make sure there's nothing. Okay. Though, it doesn't hurt to re-accept quests for slaying small monsters, because you'll usually end up doing those along the way. And it's just extra XP and Zenny and items. It's free stuff. There's no reason not to do it. And you can just abandon them later if it seems you're out of the areas where it can be done. So, Velocidrome's nice and all, but we're going to ride this guy. You'll note that health-wise, he is nowhere near this kut-ku, but blue kut-ku is much more specialized for offense. And I believe it's got, like... What has it got as its field skills? We want... status, that's right. And then we can look over here. Monster Search, which really isn't that great because you can see them with your eyes. And Rock Breaker, which is pretty okay, but there's... Arzuros also has Rock Breaker. Generally, you want to have at least one monster capable of dealing with each type of obstacle. Like, you'll want a monster that can climb vines, a monster that can break rocks, a monster that can jump. Ooh, there's a rare den. We're going to have to go into that, because there is no reason for us to leave it unexplored. Ooh, and a rare bone pile. So rare dens are where we really see a lot of splitting paths. Okay, so if we went that other way, we would just end up fighting Bullfangos, which we don't have a sub for them, so I don't care. But I am going to gather stuff along this alternate path, which lets us skip some of the Fangos. Might even skip all of them, as long as we just sneak on by here. And there we go. So we should see potentially a splitting path in this second chamber. And unfortunately, since we can't climb vines, we can't get to a rare mining spot up there. That's a shame. And looks like no splitting path here. Now, is this the final pre-egg area? It is. Okay, so no splitting path, but we did have a slightly deeper den. So here we don't have a sun shaft and we don't have sparklies, which means that this isn't a rare nest. It's just a regular rare nest. No, I'm going to keep lingering. I want whatever monster lives here to show up. Because XP. Yeah, at least this blue kut-ku's HP is comparable to Velocidrome's. Ooh, it's a blue kut-ku. That means that we've got a really good chance of finding another blue kut-ku in here. Which means we might get one with better skills. Excuse me, I want to... There we go. From behind. Okay, actually... Ooh, you're using power. That's good. You're a smart little kut-ku. Oh, but he's using Peck Onslaught. That's unfortunate. Okay. Well, if it's using Peck Onslaught again... Okay. No victory here, but it's something. Ooh, this blue kut-ku's got Blaze Ball, not just Fireball. That's nice. Blaze Ball is the better version. And you know what? Let's go ahead and cheer that. Yeah, Blaze Ball causes burns. Oh, our kut-ku got burnt. That's no good. Let's go ahead and swap him. No, I wanted to swap him for the regular kut-ku. Why not? Alrighty, let's just use power. There we go. Using a technical attack here isn't going to really help you there, kut-ku. Let's go ahead and swap him. You can swap once per round, so there's really not much downside to it. Switching to Arzuros because he's a power type. And power types usually win against blue kut-kus, but sometimes they like to use their speed attacks. I don't know what... Or Honey Power is just a heal. We don't want you doing that. Use Breaking Jump. And we'll go ahead and just use power here. That defense down. It's going to be nice. Ooh. Yeah, there's no way we're going to be losing pretty much any clash ever. If you're using tech, I'll use tech. Ooh, we chose right. Good job, Bear. All right, let's use power. Oh. So now if we were to lose one more of these head-to-heads, then we would be knocked off our mount. And while I have reason to believe it's probably going to be using... Oh, it's actually going to be using Fireball or something. Something that's not an attack-typed thing. So let's just use Hunter's Claw. That's using Blaze Ball. Thankfully, we're immune to burning and literally any other status while we're riding. Good job catching that fish. I don't know why Garnet needed to catch a fish too, but it happened. All right. Got some nice parts from that. Oh, that's right. Our blue kut-ku is still burning. So we need to use... let's just use an aloe leaf. It should work. There we go. All right, give me a blue kut-ku with lots of skills. That's an Arzuros. That's also an Arzuros. That is, I believe, a regular kut-ku. Yeah. Trying again. That's an Argyros. That is also a regular kut-ku, but we're stuck with it. Oh well, could be worse. We could have been stuck with an Argyros. Argyros isn't bad, but kut-ku, in my opinion, is the better monster. You'll note it says that it was a burning bird wyvern egg. That just means that the monster that's going to hatch out of it is a fire elemental monster. Which just gives us a little bit more certainty that, yes, it was in fact a kut-ku egg. So the Poogie that I spotted is at the base of that waterfall directly ahead. So we've got a ways to go. We do need to kill a Iodrome, so let's go ahead and do it. And it's going to be helpful that this kut-ku of ours is a tech-type monster, because Iodrome. Of course, when it doesn't use tech, then what the heck is even the point? I guess our kut-ku isn't as smart as we thought it was. Though the more it uses Blaze Ball, the better. Because Blaze Ball is pretty good against monsters in the early game. Especially in the next area. But we're not going to get to the next area during this demo because that's how this demo works. And sure, this might get rid of the Iodrome. Nope, not quite. All right, let's hop on here. Oh, he's using power. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to use our kinship attack on the Iodrome. Tasty. But now's not the time. Really, with the spread of all those flaming Conchu that just got spit out, not split out, you would expect that they would hit all targets and not just one. But no. Oh, hey, we could go get a Iodrome egg if we want, but I don't. Yeah, that's something that can happen. Monsters can run back to their dens, and if you follow them, you are guaranteed to get an egg of that monster, and it'll usually be a slightly above average quality one, too. So it's often worth it, especially if the monster that just ran away is one that you want. And later on, we'll be able to get paintballs, which will make it much more likely for a monster to flee if we defeat it within, I think it's the next 3 turns. So that's a thing, too. But we've got a waterfall to go explore. Just making sure there's no dens up here, because this particular area is a pretty common place to find rare dens. Hey, Poog. What's a training charm? Oh, it's a thing that you can use at the prayer pot to increase XP gain for half an hour, I believe. That's certainly a thing. It's not a thing that I particularly care about right now. Better to save those for later on once you get monsters that you really want to train up and when they don't have such a short distance to go to catch up. Like when your party's average level 40 and you get a new monster that you want in, that's when you start using those. Though really, you probably should wait until endgame and use them for any endgame monsters you want. Seems like super pleasant things are going to be happening. I like that little bep that the kut-ku does when you first get on it. It's not really a bep, it's more of a beow. Still, I like it. Poor crab didn't even get to use its defensive stance. But you can't really expect much out of a solo crab. And just, yeah, let's go here and check on the status, because while this blue kut-ku does not have near the HP of the regular kut-ku, it does have more attack. Less defense, though. So really, it's more of a glass cannon type of deal. That attack difference will matter a lot more in the late game. Oop. Didn't mean to do monster search, but I guess it's fine that it happened. Hey, crab. Okay, we've got a crab and a V-Prey. It looks like we can get this crab out of here. Yep, that's not a crab no more. And kut-ku's being smart on this V-Prey. Yeah, one thing that sets blue kut-ku apart from regular kut-ku is the its fire thing that isn't fireball but is better than fireball. Hooray for more Kelby horns. Okay, speed attack isn't what we want using, but we can't use Blaze Ball, and that's also only single target, so... Really? None of them's going after me? So much for that, V-Prey. Alright. Let's get rid of this V-Prey. Why are you using a tech attack on something that can only use power? Why be stupid, bird? Sometimes your monsters can get really dumb. Later in the game, you will have more ability to determine what types of attacks they use. But early on, it just makes them feel kind of stupid sometimes. Anyway, onward. Okay, got some fangos. Got a little side path over here that leads to a dead end. Oh no, there's Conchu, but we actually need to fight some of those for a sub that we picked up again. Okay, kut-ku, stop being stupid. I'm bringing out Iodrome because it'll apparently be exactly as stupid. But at least we can make it use Swift Strike instead. I guess my monsties just expect these Bullfangos rather, to use speed attacks, which they don't. Bull dromes don't even use speed attacks. They use power and tech, which is weird. Alright, while we wait for monsters to be encounterable again. Okay, I don't know off the top of my head what a vital... Oh, right, vital essence is the thing that gives you a heart. There. Well, hopefully we can get rid of this Fango. Nope, not quite. But that Blaze Ball ought to do a number on the Conchu. Especially if it goes off before the fire res. Alright. Good job, Kut-ku. And let's grab this mushroom. And then take on this Conchu. Which hopefully will be more than one Conchu. It's one Conchu. Take that, I guess. Pretty sure that deserved more than a C. Oh, look, more crab. But first... Okay, that wasn't the honey I was hoping it would be. I was hoping that would be not just herbs, but... Oh well. Okay, we got a Vipre, so at least it's got something of value to us. Poor guy used a thing to boost his attack and then didn't get to use it. Okay. Gonna go after this crab because subquest. And XP. They're both valuable things. Don't know why I used a speed attack. These guys use tech. I should really have gone for power. I mean, I knew they weren't going to attack me. So maybe that's why. But just using the type of attack that you're supposed to be using for a situation is a good habit to get into. Got a lot of Hermitar shells from that battle. Ooh, there's a Kelby to sneak up behind. And it did drop a Sparkly. And it was a Kelby horn. Yay! On to the next area. Oh no, an Iodrome. What is that even doing here? Pretty sure these guys use speed and tech. Maybe speed and power. Either way, it focuses on speed. Though it looks like right now it's going to be spitting at me. That's going to be a little unpleasant. So basically what we want to do right now is charge up our kinship gauge so that we can do a ride on, because that'll clear any statuses. All right, tech it is. I guess this kut-ku really likes using Blaze Ball. I'm not complaining. Blaze Ball's good. Ooh, yay. We can do a ride on after this. Okay, so the status no longer matters. And it can even try to envenom us here, but nothing. It literally can't. Oh, he's using power now. Little jerk. But he is nearly dead, so Fireball Expulsion ought to do some work here. Okay. Let's go ahead and swap you out for someone that we can trust to use something that isn't a power type attack. That's what we wanted to see. And there we go. That's a bunch of poison sacks. I was really hoping for actual Iodrome parts, but guess not. No problem. That was an Iodrome. And another day passes. Mm. Yeah, let's not. Cheval's a rider, but he left the village. He broke the rules. I guess so. Finally, we get the Monsterpedia. So yeah, Monsterpedia is nice. You get free stuff in addition to info. What's this? That's a flying wyvern egg. Oh, several days pass. Yep. We got new quests to get, maybe? Not over here. Well, either way, that's going to be it for this episode. Join us next time when we hatch the egg we got, and also when we'll check out the Monsterpedia and look at all the free stuff we get, and also continue in the demo. See you then, friends.